I will be talking a little bit about professional development and different aspects of professional development as it relates to our certified trainers and our trainers in progress. First of all, we'd like to thank all of our state, national, and trainers in progress that are here. If you could all stand, that would be great. Even if you're just trainers in progress, we really appreciate all of the effort that you've put in this year. So give them a round of applause. Thank you again. Also, we'd like to recognize state trainers that were certified this past program year. So Retha Dunn from Nebraska, Brian Frazier from Michigan, Troy Garacki from Washington, and Scott Toscano from Washington, who is here. I think you might be the only one here.
No, Brian is here.
Brian is here too. So thank you to Brian and Scott. They were certified this past program year. This is just a reminder that every trainer and trainer in progress needs to be checking the peer community at least every time before you schedule a training, or at the very, very least at the beginning of the program year. This is just what it looks like if you aren't familiar with it already. The next slide, the next slide talks about what is available to you on the peer community. It's definitely a wealth of information. The training materials and documents are probably the most important things to access on that page. We'll have a discussion group at the end of the meeting here, towards the end of the meeting, where we will talk about, there are a number of updates to the 2016-17 CASAS implementation training. So if you'd like to discuss that, we made some upgrades to accommodate the use of CASAS e-tests. And we will have myself and another CASAS staff member there to answer any questions. We can talk about different webinars that we're hosting to talk about these changes so that we're all ready for the upcoming program year. So another thing that we like to stress is that we really encourage all of you to supplement your professional development with CASAS Online Training modules. I know that a number of states do a combination of face-to-face as well as incorporating online trainings. So you'll see here a list of different trainings which you can certify online, as well as recertifying. So beyond implementation training, citizenship interview test, and written prompt. Another thing that we would really like to encourage, I know that some people here use this, but we definitely encourage you to use CASAS Training Registration for your in-person, face-to-face trainings within your state. There are a lot of benefits to using CASAS to host your registration, namely that we can send out email reminders as well as sign-in sheets to you. We are able to keep copies of who is registered, who has attended. Most importantly, after the face-to-face training, when participants go online to complete their training and obtain a certificate, they're already in the system. It makes the process a lot more streamlined, and it makes it a lot easier for the training participants themselves to go online after the fact and obtain their certificate, since they already have an account with CASAS. So just another word about training completion. We would like to also thank all of our trainers that are submitting their sign-in sheets on time or shortly after training. We then go and compare it to those who have gone, training participants that have gone online to complete the training completion portal. Again, the way that it works now is that training participants, after attending a training, can go online. We've made it very easy for them to fill out a trainer evaluation form, complete a test security policy agreement, and then generate their own certificate, which we think has really streamlined the process and made it easier, less of a burden on the trainer. All you have to do then is submit your sign-in sheet after the training.